feel for how many you have left.
What are you doing, bud?
This is a high-class weapon.
I'm not a fan of his hair
It's
texture.
not meant for shooting people. Damn!
What's it meant for doing?
This isn't over yet.
Don't.
Oh yeah,
Why?
that's actually
He's
Eva.
still young.
'Cause she does the gangster
You'll regret
side hold.
stopping me.
Is that her though?
Damn it! I've got to get back before he does.
I actually don't know if that's her. Was that like a pig squeal mixed in? I am confused. Suhono, hello. Majestic Ass Biscuit, good to see you. I gotta talk to my earphones about this. Hello, Major Zero.
It looks like you've got rid of all the ocelots.
I did!
Yeah.
Now proceed with the rescue of Sokolov. According to Eva, you should start by going to the crevice to the north and...
Can we trust her?
What's that?
Eva is with the KGB, isn't she?
Yeah, I don't know
Can
if I
really
trust her.
believe what she says?
See you
I
later,
know
Slade.
she
Thanks for
won't
dropping in,
double-cross me.
dude. Looking forward to
There are
tomorrow.
no guarantees in espionage, Snake, only calculated guesses. At this point in time, the KGB stands nothing to gain by stabbing us in the back.
So you're saying I can trust her?
I'm saying the chance that she'll betray you is low.
How are you
Of
calculating this
course, we
chance?
checked the route she gave you against our own data. It looks like a pretty solid infiltration route. It makes good use of weak spots in the enemy's defenses. You shouldn't have any problems. Follow the route Eva showed you and proceed with the mission.
Roger.
First, enter the cave
He's
through
so
the crevice.
calm and collected
Eva
about
said it was
this.
to the north, so head that way.
He's like really calm about this. I don't know. Yeah, she drove a motorbike through this territory, man. That's gotta be a sturdy motorbike.
When you get shot, you'll sometimes suffer a gunshot wound. The chance of suffering a serious injury is especially high at close range.
I think I'm good.
When you have a gunshot wound, your maximum life will decrease depending on its severity. Gunshot wounds will heal naturally over time, but if you want it to heal faster, go into cure in the survival bureau.
Right.
To treat a gunshot wound, you need
So
to
when I
dig out
don't
the
treat it
bullet
with a
with your
surgery,
knife,
does my body just
disinfect the
expel it?
wound, and apply
How
stick
does that
tape,
happen?
Then wrap it in a bandage. When all that's finished, the gunshot wound will be
Well,
fully healed.
technically, I guess sometimes you get grazed, Fox, instead of like fully wounded. Don't know though. Anything else to say, Sigint?
Hey, Snake, remember back at the abandoned factory when you whittled the grip of that 45 down?
Yeah.
How do you know about that?
I've never heard of a customization like that before.
How
Why
did
the
he
whip?
know about that?
Did it with a knife.
A knife? You're gonna keep the knife and the
How
gun
did you
both at the
know?
ready?
How did you see that?
That's the idea.
How did you know this?
would you
I
wanna
didn't
do
even
that?
talk to you about that.
Sometimes a knife works better in close proximity encounters.
Whatever.
So I equip both at the same time.
Maybe I mentioned it
That
and
way I
didn't
can switch
remember.
back and forth in an instant.
Badass. So that's that.
It is
CQC.
badass. I guess that is technically a wound. I don't know. I think it's a mistranslation. She means the bullet gets stuck in your body. That's what I felt like.
Snake, you said Eva said her Mauser was a Type 17, right?
Yeah, what about
It's
it?
a Mauser.
That model was produced in the 1920s in a
Oh, the
weapons
gun.
lab in the Shaanxi province in China. The cartridge part sticks out lower than the original to accommodate 45 caliber rounds. The barrel and chamber are a little bit thicker too. But most telling of all, it's got Chinese characters engraved on both sides of the frame like you saw. And that firing stance Eva was talking about where you hold the gun horizontally, that's a trademark of the Chinese. Just like you were saying, when you're firing in full auto mode, the muzzle jump effect gives you a horizontal strafing motion. They say it's especially deadly in indoor and close-range mop-up actions. The Japanese called it bandit shooting and used to dread it. Makes you wonder where she learned to shoot like that.
Interesting. That's going in my notes. You've been shot before? Whoa, really? I'm sorry to hear that, Majestic Ass Biscuit. Recovery hurts a hell of a lot more than... Ah, the recovery hurts more than the wound. Interesting. Hi, Silvershot. Good to see you. I love the codec, dude. A man woke up with a headache. He was bleeding from the head. He went to the doctor. Turns out his wife shot him in his sleep. The bullet was in the head in the x-rays. Jesus Christ. Oh, it's hard to hear the game over my voice. I could definitely up that. Absolutely. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. I don't know where my cursor is. Ah, fuck. I don't know if I can change it. Unless someone, like, can give me a little help with the... Actually, I think I got it. Hold on. Okay, that's at -10. Up from -16. You don't even feel it when it hits you? That's fucking crazy. I'm just joking my videos. Alrighty. Anything else, Sigint?
You know that army motorcycle that Eva was riding?
Please tell me more.
That's a replica of a German model.
A replica?
Yeah. After World War II, the Soviets confiscated an entire assembly line from a German motorcycle factory. Machines and all.
And then they took it back with them and started producing replicas?
Exactly. Originally, that motorcycle was designed to be used with a sidecar attached. That means it's got enough power to drag a
no
200-plus pound sidecar around.
So that's how she
Much
could
better.
pull off all
Glad
those
to hear
crazy
it.
stunts.
Uh-huh. Of course, it
Alright,
takes
enjoy
a
your
lot
tea,
of
Fox.
skill to be able to control that much power. That Eva chick is something else.
There's 3 different blondes in this game. So far. Eva, Boss, and the wife of Sokolov that didn't talk when he was in the helicopter. So I have a feeling they're going to try to sub one of the blondes out for another one. We'll have to see. I don't want to know, though. It's been great, sorry, Mr. Ultimate Videos. I must call him to Metal Gear 3. So that's an old BMW with a boxer motor. The motorcycle she was riding, yeah. Neat.
Hey, you've got an M1911A1.
Yeah, a 45. 50 years since the Army adopted the first model, and they're still using them. It's a real gem of an automatic pistol.
But aren't you gonna need more than just one little handgun?
I
Not
got
at all.
multiples.
When you're in a tight
not.
spot or fighting
Guess
in
not.
close quarters, sometimes a handgun works better than a rifle. And if I equip a knife at the same time, I can instantaneously switch over to hand-to-hand combat.
I gotta try that out.
I
I haven't been
see.
able to give that a
45
shot.
you've got there is a lot different from the original, though. Looks like someone did some serious work on it.
It's more than a little. First of all, the feeding ramp is polished to a mirror sheen. It's not going to have any feeding problems. The
Okay.
slide's been replaced with a reinforced
There's
version,
19
and it
slides
meshes
here.
perfectly with the frame. The frame itself has been iron welded and scraped down multiple times for maximum precision. The front
Okay.
strap part of the frame has been checkered to make it dig into the hand. That prevents any slipping. The sight system's original too. It's a 3-dot type. It's got an enlarged front sight, giving it superior target sighting capability. The regular hammer's been replaced with a ring hammer. That enhances the cocking control and increases the hammer down speed.
Gun stuff.
They also reworked the grip safety to accommodate the ring hammer. Looks like they eliminated it altogether. This is a tool for pros. The thumb safety and the slide stop are extended to allow for more precise handling. The base of the trigger guard is
Cool.
whittled down so you can use a high grip. And the trigger itself is a long type for easy finger access.
Cool.
The trigger pull is about 3.5 pounds. That's about 1.5 pounds lighter than normal. The magazine well has been widened to make it easier to put in a new magazine. The magazine catch button has been cut down low to make it harder to hit it by mistake. The mainspring housing has been changed to a flat type to increase grip. And it's even been fitted with stepping so it doesn't slip from the recoil when firing.
He's got a bit
On
of
top of that,
Revolver
cocking
Ocelot
serrations
may
to the
be
front part of the
blinking his
slide.
gun syndrome,
That
I
lets
think.
you load and eject cartridges faster in an emergency. Whoever did this is a professional. No question. This thing could shoot a one-hole at 25 yards in a machine rest.
I don't know what that
Well,
means.
I'll be damned. That's some gun.
Yeah, I've never used a weapon this fine in my life.
Sick. Glad I got a good gun. It's unfortunate that I don't use it as well. The 1911 is tightened up. When a 1911 is tightened up the way Snake likes it, it's actually more prone to jam because particles get into it. Yeah, he said that a lot of the parts were widened to make it easier to load. You forgot everything he said like second after he said it. Yeah, it's just sort of like it washes over me like a wave and then sucks back out into the ocean. Just like, that's interesting. Anyway, you got zombie paint on.
The motion detector will display any moving objects in your vicinity. But the enemy isn't the only thing that's moving around in the jungle.
Buggies.
If there are animals moving nearby, the sensor will pick up those animals too. And remember that there's a limit to how sensitive it is. Enemies and animals that don't move around very much won't get picked up.
Oh. Ooh. That's where the sonar comes in.
You're on a solo sneaking mission. Your success is based on your ability to survive. That's where the survival viewer comes in. The survival viewer contains everything you need to survive out in the field.
Cool.
Use camouflage to change your camouflage.
Right, I know this. Okay. Yep. Video games. Got it. Thanks. I think that's all my friends. Let's save and hopefully it will actually
you want
save.
to save?
This fox doesn't move around that much. Yeah, you're kind of stagnant, stationary. Alrighty.
Snake, have you ever seen The War of the Worlds?
I haven't seen that actually.
No.
I've read
These
it.
flying saucers from
Not
Mars
seen it.
arrive on Earth disguised as meteorites. The saucers use their heat rays to attack the nearby towns. And then,
Something wrong?
the thing is, I was too scared to watch. I had my eyes shut almost
That's
the whole
cute.
time.
Then you haven't seen it.
No, it's not that. It's based on a novel by H.G. Wells.
You haven't seen it, have you?
That does remind me, though. When I was 2 years old, my father listened to the radio drama version of the story. It was right after dinner on Sunday.
People
and we
were
relaxing
freaking
in
out.
the
They
living
thought it was
room.
real.
They said monsters had come out of a meteorite and landed in New Jersey. It sounded just like a
Hey,
real live
Aronjo.
news broadcast.
Glad you're enjoying your tea, Fox.
My father said he and my older
Yeah.
brother actually believed it and started yelling and panicking.
Hold on, wait for her to finish.
My
I don't
mother
want to rudely
supposedly
interrupt.
grabbed me from my crib and took me out to the car, still wrapped up in blankets. But then, just as my dad was about to start the car, he realized that it was all just a radio drama. Because on the car's radio, they were playing Bing Crosby tunes. No matter what station he turned to, no one else seemed to be reporting on this big history-making news story.
Sounds like something out of the big broadcast.
Nobody said a word.
The big
We all went
broadcast?
back to our rooms. My father and brother got off with a scolding from my mother, but I was the one who really suffered.
Aw.
After that incident, every time I acted up, my father and brother would scare me by saying,
Aw.
"The Martians are coming."
That's terrible.
Isn't it, though?
So, you haven't seen the movie.
I saw it. So even nuclear weapons wouldn't work against the Martian war machines.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, Snake, if you conceal yourself like the Martians did, the enemy won't
Oh,
know
I
what
thought
hit
this was
them.
going to lead
Conceal
to
myself.
what I think
Maybe
really
not
broke
in a
them down,
meteorite,
which
but if you can
was
hide yourself inside something a little more close
all the
to the
germs
hand,
and stuff on
Close
Earth.
at
I thought this was going to be a
hand.
conversation about colds and
something
stuff.
like a box.
Ah, I get it. So, you never saw
Oh, a
the
box, huh?
movie.
I saw it, all right?
That's funny. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, like, has she seen this? Have you done that? Have you tried this? Did you do that? Feel free to whisper one of the mods and ask your question. It's probably going to be the best course there. The whole people freaking out thinking it was real is a myth, by the way. Yeah? Really? There's no, like, no recorded testimonies or written things about people freaking out about it? He is so trolly. Breezy. We've saved, thank goodness. Okay. So. Yikes. Where am I? Oh, I'm over here. Right. I was over there. That was very disorienting. There wouldn't be more dudes here, would there? That'd be kind of weird. A lot of people call the radio to confirm that it's fiction. I feel like that confirms the myth then. If people believed even for a moment that it was real. I don't think I said or anybody said, like, people were looting stores and whatever. Worried that it was real. I don't know where the snake went. Hold up. Oh, there he is. Here he comes. Shit! Hold on. No, God, Jesus! Got him. That's some snake meat for me to eat tonight. Nobody was fleeing? Cool. Alright. So north is where I have to go. I want to make sure there was... I don't think I got the little froggy guy here. Ugh. North is where I should be heading next. Good to know, though. Glad people weren't running out of the streets, crying and screaming. I'm sure a lot of folks did have some turmoil in their houses, though, just like she was describing. See if there's anything up here where Ocelot and Girly Girl were. My dainty little feet. So cute. Alright, nothing up here. Hey, Loop, good to see ya. I'm doing well, and Metal Gear's going well. We just, defeated the Ocelot unit, saw little baby Ocelot, who now has a very, distinct gun? He got himself an engraved, manual pistol, I guess, as opposed to an automatic. And it's where the hell did he get that from? It's like, where do you get that? I guess we'll find out. I don't know where he would get a pistol like that out in the jungle, but maybe there's some arms dealer out here. I could use a bit of a snack. Like a reticulated python. Is it good? Oh, it's fairly tasty. Okay. What the fuck am I watching?
That's tasty.
I thought that was going to place. I thought that was going places like that I didn't want to see. I don't know if I want to play you anymore. What are you? Fucking weirdo? He's out in the woods and he's just like, forget. Like, does this man even know how to use a fork and knife? Can't even use a knife. I'm not grossed out by it. It's just that they had never shown a video for him eating the food that he eats. He just goes, nom, 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 nom. Tasty. And second, that was so odd in the pacing and... Ugh. Weird. Yeah, that sure as hell happened. Wonder where the little froggy boy is here. God, I have to like get used to that now. Hey, attaboy. Wonder where the froggy boy is. Is there time for fork and knives? I don't know. At my pace, we got time. We got time. Alright, open. Shit. God, I hate this. Open. Open. Damn it. You were into it? I mean, I can get into that. I can be like, yeah, eating a snake, man mode. But I gotta know it's coming, and I didn't know that was coming. And so it was just sort of like, wait, what? What's happening? What am I looking at? What am I watching? Why am I doing this? Ah, the mine detector! Thank God. Okay, back in here. Anything in here? Nope. Come here. Open. Never mind. Not opening. Okay. Can I just go out here? Can't. I can look. I don't... oh, you can go out that way. Oh. Yeah, we have time for wine glasses, the fine china. Sit down with a few of my dead friends. Cheese board, charcuterie. Dude! Sartorial bear, I'm afraid. I don't know how it works, and I'm worried. I don't like being scared. I do not like being scared by mines. Oh my god. It's a tank. Holy shit. Tell me that didn't look like a dude. Like this? Giant ass Tin Man over there? Holy shit. You don't know what the Soviets got cooking up. They could have Tin Men. Oh, we actually have to put the mine detector in my pocket. Hold on. Fondue party? This would be the time. 60s? Fondue party for sure. Okay. Let's put the mine detector on my person. I don't think I want the cigar yet. Motion detector. Where's my mine detector? There it is. I can talk to people about this too. Oof. Hi, Sin. The rations pack probably comes with a fork and knife. Right? Have some manners. Just because you're in the jungle doesn't mean you have to stop being a civilized human being. Tell me about this mine detector.
The
Hello?
woodland paint is most effective in forest environments.
Oh,
It'll work best if you use it when infiltrating forest areas.
okay. Yep, figured.
Wearing the leaf pattern camouflage, are you?
But how about
Your field uniform is not just a set of threads to wear. To get the max effect out of your camouflage, you gotta correspond with your
I know this.
pattern clothing, face paint, tactical movements.
Hi, Save the
These are the
Project.
elements of camouflage that will allow you to deceive your enemy. To
Everybody
camouflage
saw the
yourself,
game?
first press the start button to check out the
Instant
survival
death
view.
mines and
Then
tripwires? That
select
sounds
camouflage,
terrible,
and you'll
Sartorial.
see two more options, face
Sartorial. Oh my
and
god.
uniform.
Okay, I can't have him tell me how to put paint on my face again. Paramedic? You care about this?
That area is home to the reticulated python. The reticulated python is said to be the longest snake in the world. It's not venomous, but it still
I ate
poses a
that.
threat, so watch
I
out.
ate that. My uniform. But how's it taste? Yeah. Probably not very good. Let's have it out just in case. I'm hella scared. Like, it detects claymores, but can I get the claymores? I don't know yet. We're sneaking. Hi, Ragnarok. Alright, get off the tree. Oh, I super don't want to do this at all. He's nibbling on his face paint. He's like chewing it off his lips. Tasty. shit, dude. This is so worrisome. Get the table, white cloth, some wine, some candles, finest cutlery. We're having raw jungle python. He is eating all this shit raw, too. Man. Nothing cooked. Cooked snake can be tasty. Yeah, I think my ex had some kind of snake sausage thing at a restaurant we went to. Hi, Tilly. Thank you for the host. How are you doing, Louie? Thank you for the raid, guys. Reptiles can carry parasites? Yeah. I just don't want to fucking blow up. I don't want to even hear this. Oh, but I gotta listen for the beep. Alligator jerky, yeah? I've heard of alligator jerky. Oh. Sounds deliciously ironic, yeah? Sounds euphemistic, doesn't it? Oh, bug juice, okay. Your snake was pretty okay. Did DP eat that during one of his punishment streams? Yeah. Welcome on in, guys. What were you making today, Tilly? What's on the menu? Oof. Hey, that's another map clear. Although I didn't get the little froggy. I wonder where it was. I'm not obsessed with getting it, though, so we can just continue. I think it might be a good time for a break. Yes. I don't remember the show Bug Juice. What was that about? You want to try snake quite a bit, though properly cooked. You imagine it's not terribly different from alligator. Yeah, you think so? Oh, God. Oh, jeez. New map entirely. Okay. I will take a break. Remember the drink bug juice? Yeah, some people have commented about that. That it's like just sugar water, basically. You made something similar